Evelyn, was the graduation ceremony today? I just went to the high school and there's no graduation ceremony sign, and it didn't really seem like today was it. I thought you'd been spending all morning getting ready for it, but I never thought you'd really be fooled. What do you mean, fooled? Oh, it looks like the graduation ceremony has been postponed. Wait a minute, what do you mean, postponed? It's not a graduation ceremony today. We're free to go to school, so I'm with my friends. Again? What do you mean, again? You lied to me about the date of our parent-teacher conference. You made it impossible for me to go. Did I? I don't remember that. I mean, the parent-teacher conference and the graduation ceremony can only be attended by the family members. Didn't you know that? I'm your mother. My dad is the only family I have. Are you still acting like a rebel? You're just another one of those women who live on my dad, right? Why did he remarry someone like you? If this was the case, I'd rather have an ex-mom who never said anything to me. You were so supportive when we got married. Well, in front of my dad at least. I'm a good girl in front of him. Yeah, I know. It's amazing how different you can be. Women are scary. Maybe I'll be an actress in the future. So I guess today's graduation ceremony was a lie, and we're having it on another day. Well, I'm going home then. I'll ask my dad to come to the real graduation, but you're not wanted there, you know. I don't want a stranger who isn't family to come. Why do you hate me so much? If I don't like something, I don't like it. Don't be so obnoxious. You're an eyesore in my house. And the food tastes bad just because I think you made it. I really hate it when you flirt with my dad. I'm not flirting with him. He used to do everything I asked. But since you came, he doesn't listen to me anymore. I know you're the one who's been bad-mouthing me. That's not true. We're just strangers. You don't even think of me as your daughter. Because I consider you as my daughter, I'm telling you with all my heart that you can't do what you can't do. That's because you don't like me. And you don't need to like me. I hate you too. I'd be happier if you'd get out of my house. Why don't you and Dad get a divorce, you old hag? How can you say that? Accepting whatever the child wants is not love. Parents have to teach them what they can't do. Don't act like a mother. You are a stranger to me. I don't have time for strangers. My friends and I are going to the amusement park. So don't interrupt me. Amusement park? Do you have that kind of money? You said the day before yesterday you wanted money because you used up all your allowance. Well, I know where the cash is in the house. Don't tell me it's the house money. Evelyn, I told you to manage with the allowance we set aside every month. I told you that already. What's wrong with $300? $300? Don't tell me it's for food. The admission fee went up recently. If you buy merchandise and food in the park, I'd need this much. Think of it as my graduation present. Okay, I'm off. Wait a minute, Evelyn. If it's your high school graduation gift, I give you enough money for your graduation trip. Evelyn. How was the graduation ceremony? She lied to me again. Lied? It's the same as the parent-teacher conference. The real graduation date is next week. But didn't we have handouts and stuff? She must have rewritten the schedule and made a new one. It's easy with a copier. Again? I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you through. I spoiled her too much until I married you. I understand how you feel, John. Because Evelyn's real mother didn't have much love for her child. You must have loved her. Besides, if it was a daughter with a male parent, sometimes there are things that can't be helped. After I married you, I realized that listening to whatever Evelyn wants wasn't the way to love her. I've tried to raise her strictly as a parent since then, but I guess it was too late for that. Evelyn was already in middle school when I remarried you. It's never too late. We've worked very hard on her. I'm not recognized by Evelyn as her mother, and that's my fault. Don't worry, I'm a strong person. Thank you, Anna. I still can't believe Evelyn lied to you. I really think it's her problem. I'm afraid that one day she'll do something big, something that can't be undone, and I'm always worried about that. Right now she still lives at home, and she doesn't plan to live alone after university, so we can still help her. But I'm worried about what will happen when she starts working. If she does something like that again, I have a plan. A plan? If the way I've been doing things so far doesn't work for her, then I'll have to change my ways, won't I? Well, by the way, she said she only wants you to come to the graduation ceremony. Just me? She said I'm a stranger, not family, so she doesn't want me to come. When I get home, I want to see all the messages you and Evelyn exchanged. Huh? Why? What she's sending you, what she's saying to you. I bet she sent you worse things than a stranger would, right? As his father, I need to know. I understand. But if you went through her messages without her permission, I'm sure she'd be very angry. And that would be quite the opposite of what we want. So please don't mention anything about this. Okay. I graduated. At the same time, I also celebrated my birthday and became an adult. I'm finally an adult. I mean, in the end, you and even Dad couldn't attend the graduation ceremony, and I'm really disappointed. Well, I'm glad you didn't come though. Happy graduation and happy birthday. Now that you're an adult, you have to be aware of your actions from now on, and you can't just go around acting like you're the same person you are now. Don't lecture me, old lady. You're just an old lady who depends on my dad's money. How can you lecture me? Old lady. I'm an adult now. I think it's time for your role in this family to end. That's right. I guess there's nothing more I can do for you. Well, I'm going to go hang out with some friends and then I'm going home. But first, I've got some place to go. I'll make it quick. Even though you graduated from high school, don't do anything crazy with your uniform on. Of course I brought a change of clothes. Try not to be too late. Well then, you should get ready to go out. Get ready to go out? I have a surprise for you. I hope you like it. Congratulations. I'm free from today. I'm so happy. You know that freedom comes with responsibilities, don't you? Yeah. Now that you're really a stranger, will you get out of my house? Strangers? I told you, didn't I? I have a surprise for you. I filed for divorce papers for you and my dad. What the? Do you know what you've done? I know what I did. I was preparing to kick the unwanted old lady out of the house. I talked to a friend of mine, and we thought this would be the best thing to do. What did you do with the divorce papers, the signatures, the seals? I know where everything is in the house. I know where all the seals are, and they don't look at the handwriting all the time. That's why my friend's boyfriend and I wrote it for you. That's called falsifying official documents, and it's a very serious crime. No. It's a bigger crime to live under the same roof with a stranger. I graduated high school, and I filed for divorce as a surprise for you. I guess that means I'm graduating from high school, and you're graduating from being a mother too. Then I'm graduating as a father too. What? Graduating as a father? What are you talking about? You used to be my mother. You are speaking with your father now. Don't be silly. I don't care how angry you are about the surprise or the divorce papers, but just because you're mad at me, don't pretend like you're my dad. It's so lame. You've lied to us about everything. Just stop it. I don't care about any of that. I just want you to get the hell out of my house. You're the one who needs to get out of my house, Evelyn. What are you talking about? Can you stop pretending to be my dad? Dad is at work right now. There's no way he can access your phone. I'm logged in on my computer. What? A computer? Before your mother showed me the screen of your messages, it was too much. I have never seen you like that. I asked your mom to share her login ID and password with me, and that is why I was on the computer looking at your mom's message. Wait a minute, really, Dad? You're seriously saying you've been watching all the talks we've been having? I mean, Mom's looking at her phone right now. But at the same time, I'm looking at it on my computer too. And I'm replying to you. No, Dad, this is wrong. What? You can't explain it, can you? It's... So, about the surprise divorce papers. Who was that for? For you, Dad. You deserve a better person, not someone like that. I divorced and remarried because of my selfishness, and I understand that it was hard on you, so I have been doing whatever you wanted. But I knew that it wouldn't be enough for your sake. So I made my own decision to be strict with you like a parent. I'm fine with just you and me, Dad. If you have money to spend on that woman, spend it on me. After all, you don't like it when you're not the center of the attention, right, Evelyn? Then you should be alone. What? Alone? I told you, didn't I? I'm graduating from being a father. And Mom is graduating being a mother too. You're a grown woman now. You can take care of the rest on your own. What are you saying? I'm still a student. I'm going to university, remember? If you want to go to university, you'll have to earn your own tuition. And earn your own living expenses. Study while living on your own. That's impossible. You're going to university because you want to study. That's irresponsible of you as a parent. Compulsory education goes until high school. Besides, you don't understand the value of money. I do understand. People who really understand it wouldn't take money out of the house and spend it on entertainment. That bitch told you that too? I told you I saw the messages. You are an adult. You want to go to university to study. You chose to go to university because you wanted to. You're responsible for your own life from here on. My role as your parent ends here. I don't know why you're saying this. With freedom comes responsibility. With choice comes responsibility. That's what it means to be an adult. Happy birthday. I'm rooting for you. If you're rooting for me, then pay me. I mean, this is terrible. I filed for divorce so that you and I could live together, okay? To keep your love and money for me alone. That's not for me, but it's for your sake, isn't it? You must love me, right? I've been a good girl in front of you. A daughter who can't take care of the people I love cannot be a good person. If you really care about your father, you wouldn't have filed for divorce without permission. I'm going to live with your mother. You go live on your own. I just graduated high school. There's no way I can do that. Go back to your grandma's house for now. What? Grandma's house? Think about what you're going to do before the university entrance ceremony. I'm not letting you in my house anymore. Are you kidding me? I'm seriously cutting you out of my life. Oh no. I'm in trouble. You're not a child anymore. You know what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. This is what you deserve. You brought this on yourself, Evelyn. You should be able to understand how people feel. I am honestly really sad about this result. Dad, I'm sorry. I'll change my mind, so forgive me. You're apologizing to a wrong person. I decided not to spoil you anymore. You're not going to learn from the way I used to do things, so I've decided to change my ways. Think of it as your last chance and be sorry and live with it. I've explained everything to your grandmother. Hey, wait, Dad. Please don't leave me. Dad? Hey, Dad or Mom, whichever you are, just pick up the phone. Your father is driving the car now. Mom, where are you right now? I came home and there's no one here, and there's no luggage. If it's your luggage, I sent it to Grandma's, didn't I? Where's your luggage? We moved. Moved? We're on our way to our new place. Where? I'm not gonna tell you. It's a decision we made together. Have you already decided on university and a place to stay? Of course I can't. I don't have the money. We already paid the admission fee. I can't afford the tuition. Hasn't Grandma given you the bank book with all the New Year's gifts and congratulatory gifts from relatives? This is not enough. Well, that's right. You spent most of your allowance and New Year's gift. I can't even move out, but Grandma says I only have a month left at home, so... Well, I guess she can't keep taking care of you like that. I was going to go to university from home. I wasn't planning on living alone. You're right. Your plan was to get us divorced and live with your father, and enjoy the freedom of university life, right? Please, can you show me where you're going to live? I'm not open-minded enough to live with someone I know hates me. I'm sorry. I can't even go to university, and I don't even have a job, so I'm on the verge of poverty. Well, Grandma is letting you stay at her house for another month, right? I suggest you at least learn to do your chores in the meantime. How can I get you to forgive me? It's not about forgiveness. This is what I call a love whip. This is not love. I was tough on you with love, but you didn't learn anything. This is the last thing we can do for you as parents. Please forgive me. I can't deal with this. The fact that I can't go to university while all my friends are there. Or for me to work as a part-timer. Mom, are you listening to me? Hey, Mom. That's strange. Now that you mention Mom, it sounds so weird. Look, I'm sorry about that. So let's get back to normal. Let's be a family again. Back to normal? Back to those days where you called me a stranger and wouldn't accept me as family. Are you saying we'll go back to that time? I'm sorry, but your mother and father are also human beings. We can't accept everything. Please, I said I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the notifications. I'm also blocking you. So from now on, it'll be just you and your dad, minimum contact. Minimum contact? You're on your own. Good luck with your life, Evelyn. In the end, Evelyn, who could not afford the tuition fees, did not enroll in university. My mother-in-law knew the situation, and since she is a strict person, she really lets Evelyn live on her own within a month. She is currently working part-time jobs to make a living, and she has been trying to understand the difficulties of living on her own. A complete change from the irresponsible and free life she used to lead. I hear that she is exhausted by her solitary life.
Hey, Hilton, you won't believe what happened this morning. My dog Barky went missing. I'm freaking out. Oh no, Jeff, have you checked everywhere? Yeah, I've searched the whole neighborhood, but no sign of Barky. And you know what's weird? I saw Gerald snooping around my yard yesterday. I think he's up to something. Gerald? Are you serious? I remember him from high school, always causing trouble. I'll definitely keep an eye on him. I appreciate it, Hilton. Barky means the world to me. If you find anything suspicious, please let me know. I can't bear the thought of losing him. Don't worry, Jeff. I'm a cop after all. There must be something I can do. Stay positive, my friend. Thanks, Hilton. I knew I could count on you. I'll be looking again this afternoon. Hang in there, buddy. Hey, so I had a chat with Gerald. He denied having anything to do with Barky's disappearance. Seriously? He denied it? This is so frustrating. Unfortunately, without concrete evidence, there's not much I can do at this point. I can't check his house, but just between you and me, he was looking real suspicious. Overly anxious for no reason. Man, it's so obvious. I saw him lurking around my yard, and now my dog is missing. There has to be a connection. I'll keep a close watch on Gerald. Maybe he'll slip up or reveal something unintentionally. Thanks, Hilton. Barky means everything to me, and I won't rest until I find him. Don't worry, I won't go easy on Gerald. You'll be the first to know if I find any new information. Stay strong, my friend. Hey, Gerald, have you seen Barky around? He's been missing since this morning, and I thought I saw you around yesterday. Jeff, I have no idea about your dog. I was out of town all morning. Stop accusing me of things I didn't do. Gerald, come on. I know you're lying. You were home. I literally saw you. What's going on here? How dare you accuse me? I have nothing to do with your dog's disappearance. You need to get your facts straight. Gerald, don't play innocent, man. I saw you with my own eyes. Why would you lie about being out of town? This is absurd. I have no reason to take your stupid dog. Maybe you lost him because you're careless. I can't believe you're denying it. You've always had something against me, Gerald. Is this some sick revenge or twisted game? You've lost it, Jeff. I don't need to stoop down to your level. Fine, Gerald. If you're not involved, prove it. I'll find out the truth, one way or another. Do whatever you want, Jeff, but mark my words, you're making a big mistake by pointing fingers at me. We'll see, Gerald. We'll see. Hey, Helga, I need to ask you something. Do you have any spare time?
Oh, what a pleasant surprise, darling. What's up?
Do you happen to know anything about where Barky may be? I'm really worried about him. He's gone missing since yesterday.
Oh, Barky, that lovely dog of yours? No, I haven't seen him around. Sorry to hear he's missing. Is there anything I can do?
Helga, I totally appreciate that, but no, there isn't much you can do, honestly.
How about we meet up for a little bit? You can tell me some more about the details, and we'll see from there.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Why not?
Helga, to be completely honest, I talked to your husband, and it felt like he might know something that I don't.
Oh, so this is about my husband. I don't think he knows anything.
Alright, well, thanks for your time.
No problem. I hope you find him soon.
Thank you, Helga. Goodbye now. Jeff, you're not gonna like what I found about that weird neighbor of yours. Gerald? What about him? I did some digging, and it turns out Gerald has a history of stealing people's belongings in the past. He's been hoarding a significant number of special antiques. That's concerning, Hilton. A lot of red flags there. Yeah, countless. I'm increasing my surveillance on Gerald and gathering more evidence. Please keep a close eye on him. Barky's a rare breed. I fear he may have been targeted for his value. We need to find him before it's too late. I know. I'm doing everything I can. Thank you, Hilton. I'm counting on you. Jeff, there's something you need to know. Gerald made a stop at the veterinarian today. It's quite suspicious since he and Helga don't own any pets. What? Gerald at the vet? That's highly suspicious indeed. Why would he be there if they don't have any pets? I'm getting even more worried now. I'm looking into it and trying to gather more information about his visit. Hilton, please keep me updated. It's becoming increasingly clear that Gerald stole Barky. Yeah, I think he's acting weird too. I'm worried Barky might have been sick. He doesn't do well when he's not fed with the food that he's used to. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just getting more and more impatient. Let me think about what I can do. Wait, Helga's texting me. Helga? Gerald's wife? Yeah. I asked her about Barky, and I sort of felt like she might have something for me. I'm not sure. Oh god, Jeff, was she flirting? If Gerald really did steal your dog, you can steal Helga for revenge. God, Jeff, I wouldn't say it's flirting, but that's a good joke. I haven't laughed for 3 days. Well, thanks for that. You're welcome. Now go answer that text from your new girlfriend.
Hey there, Jeff. I'm just about to head out for a coffee. Care to join me? It'll be a delightful way to take your mind off all the stress, yeah?
Oh, thanks for the invitation, Helga, but I think I'll pass this time. I do appreciate the gesture, but have a lot on my mind with Barky still missing.
Oh, Jeff, you're such a worrywart. A cup of coffee and some company might be just what you need to clear your mind. I promise, I'll make it worth your while.
I understand, Helga, but I really need to prioritize finding Barky. It's not the right time for me to engage in social outings.
Jeff, my dear, I completely understand your concern for Barky, but sometimes a little distraction can do wonders. Think of it as a momentary escape from the worries. I'm just looking out for you.
Maybe another time when things are more settled.
Hey, I want to help you with finding Barky too, you know. I really like him and you're the best neighbor I have.
That's very sweet, Helga. Okay, I'll join you for that coffee, but please understand. My priority is still finding Barky.
Oh, Jeff, of course.
All right, Helga. I'll meet you at the coffee shop in 15 minutes.
I'm excited. See you soon.
Hey, Hilton, I need a small favor. So, I think that Helga basically asked me out on a coffee date. Oh god, are you going? Well, she sounds like a very nice person, but she's married. But I also don't know if she was indeed flirting. Are you trying to say that you're actually interested? Not exactly. I told her that I'd come, but I don't think I would. Oh, why? I want to buy myself some time while both of them are out of their house, while I try to get in touch with the veterinarian. Do you mind keeping an eye on Helga? I want to make sure she doesn't pull any funny business. What kind of funny business? She kept saying that she didn't know anything about Barky, but I don't know if I can trust her. Jeff, my man, no problem at all. Consider it done. I'll keep a close watch on Helga and make sure she doesn't try anything sneaky. I appreciate your support. Just a heads up, Helga can be quite chatty, so don't engage in conversation with her. Don't worry, Jeff. I've got my detective instincts on full alert. Thanks, Hilton. Jeff, you won't believe what's happening. Gerald's causing a massive scene at the coffee shop. He found out about your meeting with Helga and he's... What? Gerald found out? What's he doing, Hilton? Is there a big mess? You bet, Jeff. Gerald's yelling at the top of his lungs, accusing you and Helga of something scandalous. He's making quite the spectacle. It's hard to miss. This is unbelievable, but here's the thing, Hilton. He didn't show up with a dog. He's alone, right? That's correct, Jeff. Gerald stormed in without a dog in sight. So, he didn't bring Barky to the veterinarian. This is twisted. Wait, Gerald's screaming, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill that little furball. What does that even mean? What? What did he mean, me or Barky? Did he say furball? Yes, in the most mocking voice. Jeff, I hate to tell you this, but we need to act. Barky might be in danger now that Gerald's going insane. Okay, listen, I have a plan. Jeff, you pathetic excuse for a man. How dare you do this to me? Wait, what did I do?
I know what you've been up to with Helga behind my back. You two have been sleeping together, haven't you?
Gerald, calm down, man, and listen to reason. You're completely mistaken. Helga and I were meeting for coffee to discuss Barky's disappearance. There's nothing romantic or deceitful about it.
Don't you dare lie to me, Jeff. How can you do this to me after all these years of being neighbors and supposed friends?
Gerald, your accusations are baseless. I met Helga to seek information about Barky. Nothing more.
I've been nice to you, Jeff, and you've repaid me by betraying our friendship and stealing my wife?
Gerald, this is absurd. I haven't done anything to steal Helga. I've been trying to find my missing dog and that's it. I suggest you calm down and take a step back.
I'll make sure you regret ever crossing me, Jeff. Consider yourself warned. Just wait and see what I'll have in store for you.
Fine. Say whatever you want. Hilton, listen. Could you keep the two of them there for a little longer? I came up with a plan. And I need you to patrol by my house as soon as they leave. Can you be there? No problem, Jeff. I've got your back. I'll swing by your place in an hour and keep a close eye on things. Thanks, Hilton. I just want to snoop around Gerald's yard for a little bit to call for Barky. If he's not at the vet, he might be left at home. Alright, buddy, let's get it done. Text me if anything comes up. See you in an hour. You got it, Jeff. Hey, Helga, I was thinking, do you want to swing by my house instead of staying at the coffee shop? You know, like we always do.
Jeff, I'm a bit confused. We've never met at your house before. Are you sure you have the right person?
Of course, Helga. Come on. Don't you want to have some fun with me?
I'm actually with Gerald at the moment. I'm texting you from the cafe. Gerald found out about our meeting and is going crazy.
Oh, screw Gerald, right? Let's spend some time with each other.
Wait, Gerald's coming for my phone.
You son of a... How dare you text my wife in front of me? You think you can mess with me like this?
Well, Gerald, looks like the truth hit a nerve. If you have something to say, why don't you come over to my house and we can settle this like adults?
You think I'm scared of you? I'll be at your house and we'll see who's the real man here. Get ready to face the consequences of your actions.
Oh, I'm ready, Gerald. I'll be waiting for you. Just remember, this won't end well for you. Bring all your accusations and we'll see who comes out on top.
You're gonna regret challenging me, Jeff. I'll make sure you pay. Consider yourself warned.
I'm not the one who needs a warning, Gerald. Well, see you soon. If you have the guts to show up.
You won't be so cocky when I'm standing right in front of you, Jeff. Prepare yourself for the reckoning.
I'm prepared, Gerald. And just so you know, I won't be holding back.
Oh, you'll need all the luck in the world.
Jeff, they're moving. Drive back to their house. Yeah, about time. Did you find anything? Did you hear Barky? Unfortunately, nothing. Barky would always respond when he hears my voice. He's not in the house. He's not at the veterinarian. I don't know where they could have hidden him. Why don't you press on Helga? She looks really upset with Gerald when they left. I'll try. Alright, I'll be there for you in a few minutes. Gerald looks like he's about to beat you up for real. Jeff, you won't believe what I'm witnessing. This is getting real. Gerald just barged into your house. Well, I left the door unlocked for them, so not surprised. Are you sure you want them to just barge into your house like that? Yep, bought me some time to text Helga. Give me a few minutes, okay? Alright, buddy, keep me updated. Hey, Helga, I know the last texts were really confusing. I was just messing with Gerald's head to buy myself some time. I need to chat with you.
Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry Gerald barged into your house like that. He's still in there looking for you. Where are you?
I'm actually on the other side of the road. Listen, Helga, I saw Barky's toy lying around in your yard. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Jeff, I really want to, but I'm afraid of my husband. Gerald can be extremely scary at times. I don't want to upset him.
Come on, Helga. If we're gonna see each other more often, you gotta be honest with me.
I guess I can trust you with a little secret. Gerald hid Barky in the trunk of our car. I'm actually with Barky right now, keeping him company.
What? He's been in the trunk all this time?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I've only found out about this at the coffee shop when he was yelling at me. I feel terrible.
Let Barky go, Helga. Open the trunk and set him free. I'll be right there for him in a few minutes.
I don't want to upset Gerald like that.
Come on, Helga. Aren't you sick of him already? Always hoarding weird things around the house? Treating other people like that?
Jeff, I know I sound like a terrible person right now, but Gerald is my only family.
Listen, Helga, there are many better men out there for you. You don't have to settle with this. Maybe we could go out sometime.
You think?
Yeah, I really do. Nobody should stay with such a terrible person.
Okay, you're right. I'm letting Barky go. Come and get him.
Thank you so much, Helga. Hilton, Barky's out. I'm coming to get him. Could you get Gerald for me, please? Oh God, finally! I can't wait to get that weirdo out of here. At the police station, they found out that Gerald had been stealing so much more than he was accused of. The whole neighborhood was enraged, and everyone wanted Gerald to move away. Helga got a divorce from Gerald, and we did go out with each other once, but it didn't work out though. I guess we both felt weird about what had happened, but she's in a much better place now. As for me, I lived happily with Barky, and thank God he is safe. After Gerald and Helga moved away, a nice couple moved in, and they also had a dog, Fifi. Barky and Fifi soon became the best of friends, and I can't be happier for them.